Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am so excited to share with you guys my review on the pre-K curriculum from The Good and the Beautiful. This is, as far as I know, this is, oh there's a hair. Oh no, it's just pencil. As far as I know, this is the earliest curriculum that The Good and the Beautiful offers. If you don't know anything about The Good and the Beautiful, there's tons of videos out here on YouTube, but I do plan on sharing my thoughts on just like the whole company and all of their curriculum and everything in a future video. But anyway, for this video, I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about the pre-K curriculum, what we liked about it, what we didn't, our favorite parts, if we liked it overall, and all of that fun stuff. So let's just get into it. Oh, and I'm going to have my preschooler, my son Henry, he will be turning 4 on January 17th of the year 2021. And I feel like we went through this book pretty quickly. We are going to adapt a all year-round homeschooling schedule. But yeah, I felt like we went through this pretty quickly in a good way. And next is the primer, K primer. It's like the book before kindergarten. And that one is even shorter. This one has, let's see, how many lessons does this one have? We actually have one more lesson to do. So this has 53 lessons in it. So we're almost done. We just have one more. And then I have already purchased I think it's like primer, K primer, something like that. And it only has like 30 lessons in it. So I felt like we got through this pretty quickly. I think it was about 6 months that it maybe took us to do this. Not very long at all. And we definitely took breaks and stuff. And I feel like when we first started, we weren't as consistent, and then we got more into a rhythm with it. But I really feel that my 4-year-old will be ready for the kindergarten program through The Good and the Beautiful, which, spoiler, yes, we did decide to stick with The Good and the Beautiful, and we're moving on to the primer. Who knows, how things will go after that, we'll see, but I do think we're going to stick with The Good and the Beautiful, for now, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So, so basically, this is it. It comes with this, and then the course book. I have it down here. And then it comes with these, which I loved, love, love. These are the pre-K alphabet flip books, which I think we will continue to use these for the primer because he's still learning to identify his letters and all of the sounds. He's pretty good at it, but that's why, a big reason why we wouldn't move on to kindergarten. They said don't move on to the kindergarten program until your child can identify easily all the letters and all their sounds. So I think we will continue practicing with these, with the primer curriculum, but it has all of the letters, it has, yeah, all the letters, but this book has T through Z, uppercase and lowercase, and then it has like a picture that you can have them practice, like what letter does umbrella start with, which is a little bit trickier. So, love the flip books. I would notice such a huge difference with him. He enjoys doing them, which is funny. I think maybe because I'm not trying to do all of the alphabet all in one day, it's just certain letters, and the course book prompts you to go over the flip book on certain lessons. And then you check it off, which people always talk about that, but I do love that about The Good and the Beautiful, is that you check off your work and then you check off the whole page. It's just satisfying. It's so satisfying, and I'm all about that. So anyway, I would notice such a huge difference in him when we would first start learning the letters with a new flip book, and then after we've been practicing for a while, he's just like got it down, and this is multiple days. So I really noticed that this working, which is one of the reasons that I think I'm probably going to stick with The Good and the Beautiful, is I just see it working, and I've researched a ton of other curriculum, and I've just not found one that I think is better than this so far. So, but I'll talk about that more probably in another video. But yeah, so it has that, and then it comes with games. So what I did, which I should have done this from the beginning, I kind of lost some pieces. You have to cut them out. So for prep, I would cut all the games out and then I would put them in baggies and then put them in some kind of bin, like keep them all together. So I grabbed just a few of our favorite games. I am really into games, and that is something I really like about The Good and the Beautiful, is they do incorporate games into their curriculum. Like I'm really excited for their math program because I've heard they have games with that. They even have games with their history program. Not everyone is into the games. Some people say they skip the games, but for me, I'm really fascinated with the idea of game schooling, where you like school through games. I think we'll really move in that direction with our homeschooling. All of my kids love playing board games. I love playing board games, and I think it's just incorporating fun into learning. It just like makes total sense, and I think it really like the information soaks in more. You learn to enjoy learning more, so I love that. So a few of our favorite games, I just grabbed some of our favorites. This was his all-time favorite. It is this little game where you have these little animals, 3 animals. There's a dog and there is, where is the other animals? Oh yeah, there they are. And then there's a cat and a turtle. And you hide them behind these little pictures that have letters on them, like lowercase d on a couch, lowercase n on like a little chair, uppercase n on a dresser. So you lay all these out, you hide the animals, which I always have him sit there and close his eyes, which he gets like really excited as I'm hiding them. Sometimes he'll tell me, hide one behind the sofa, like unlike Henry. That's defeating the purpose, but okay, fine. Like we just make it fun, and as long as he's having fun, he's so young, I'm like, I'm good with it. But he loves this. He loves surprise things, which I think a lot of kids his age do. So you have to say the letter and the sound, and then you lift it up and you see if one of the animals are hiding behind it. So we played this game a ton. I am going to keep this game as we do the level K primer, and we will continue to play this game. It's great practice and we loved it. Another thing that, this isn't really a game, but it's the number slider, and I thought this was really great. I don't know if Henry like loved it because it's not really a game. I mean, he didn't hate it, you know, he was fine with it, but I really liked it because I thought it was a great way to practice. So you just slide this up and it shows like different numbers, 1 through 10, and literally the other day he got every single one of them right, and I cried. I cried. And he was like, Mama, don't cry. And it was just such a cute moment, and it really showed me like why I'm homeschooling. Like I am going to write that down on my list, which I'll do a video about this of why I'm homeschooling, and I plan on writing that list and laminating it because I love laminating things. It's so satisfying, and also to keep that list forever so I can look back on it on hard times with homeschooling. But it just felt so good that he knew his numbers and that I was the one that taught him, and that all of our hard work was paying off in a big way. And my children's education is so important to me. It's one of my number one things. So yeah, I cried and it was a cute moment. So there's that. So I feel like that one's more less of a game and more of kind of like the flip books. I felt like it was a really good tool, like a really useful tool that worked for him. And now he can identify almost all the numbers 1 through 10 still. He'll see like on a show he watches, Tumbleleaf maybe it's called, I don't know, but they'll ask him about numbers and he'll be able to say what number they're asking you to say. Another thing I loved is the memory game. Now, I don't know if it just didn't come with all the letters or if we lost some. I'm working on one of my goals, which I made a goal video if you guys are interested, for 2021, but one of my goals is to be more organized with homeschooling. So I didn't get organized until like towards the end of the curriculum, so I could have just lost it, but there was not all the letters. But this was a really fun game. You have to match the uppercase and lowercase letters when you're playing memory. Which memory is a game all my kids like to play because they can start around 2 or 3 years old, so it's a game they can play from a really young age, and we just find it really fun. I will help. It's cute because I feel like the cool thing about gaming when you're learning is you can kind of work together as a team and teach that, which is a great thing. So like I will help, you know, my almost 4-year-old, I would help him sometimes like, oh wait, I think this letter's over here, maybe try that. you know, I'd help him and then he'd get a match and then he'd be like, let's get you a match. Let's get you a match. And he would try to help me find a match. So I think that was another great thing about playing games in our homeschooling is the fun and the bonding. Like that's a big part of homeschooling for me. It's just the time I'm spending with my kids, the bonding, the quality time, all of that. So that was another one of our favorite games. So that's just a few. There are more games that we liked, like Swat the Fly with letters, you feed like an elephant, letters, Little Peanuts game. That was cute. So we liked all the games, honestly, but those were some of our favorites. And then here it says what they learn, and this is true. So letters and sounds, he got so much better. We've been working on his letters. Like he already knows his colors, his shapes. He's known that forever. He was in speech therapy, and I learned a lot from his speech therapists about how to teach young kids those things. Like it's so easy, at least for him, to learn like letters and colors and stuff. So he's known that forever. They did have some colors and shapes. I meant shapes and colors, but anyway. So letters and sounds, I felt like he really improved on that a ton through this curriculum. Vowels, that's something you work on towards the end. I'll show you guys that. And I thought that was really cool. Numbers, colors, motor skills, they do some cutting, coloring, sorting, I thought was good. The sorting he doesn't totally get yet, but I thought it was a good introduction. Matching and rhyming. So those were all, matching I feel like he got, but sorting and rhyming I feel like he didn't totally get, but it was just a great introduction. But yeah, so the vowels, you start to work on that like towards the very end of the curriculum. So if you're using it and you're like, where are the vowels? It's at the end. Oh, he loved this. They had like little maze, or is it a maze? Is that what we called it? No. Or a race or whatever. There's like a start and a finish line. I think he's been calling it mazes, but I don't know. He loves these. They have different like little pictures. Like the last one we did today actually was the cookies. He liked that. And so you have, as he goes through, which we would put a penny on it, you have to say like what the letter is and what sound it makes. And it's just another kind of fun, interactive thing to do that he really liked. And so then they have you start to learn the vowels, which I think is so cool because I remember even being like much older and not knowing the vowels. And that is a big reason, which I'll talk about this in another video, but why I think I want to stick with The Good and the Beautiful is because it builds on itself. And I think it's a really great program. And if you keep switching between curriculums, you know, trying to find the perfect one, I feel like your kids will lose out on that like foundation and building. And I really noticed that with The Good and the Beautiful. My oldest, we did The Good and the Beautiful for like 3rd and 4th grade, I think it was. And I could tell it would have been so much better for him if he had started with the younger years and been just doing all the stuff that they do in the older years for many years. Like he'd already been introduced to that. I think it would have made things much easier. So I'm really excited with my almost 4-year-old to do that. So I love that they're already introducing vowels and he has them memorized, like, and then they have you get like some cups and you write the vowels on the cups and you have them put them in the right order and all of that. So there are tons of activities. Oh, there was also, I don't think it said it here, but we also learned, yeah, I don't think it says it on the front, but we also learned about money. He learned about what a penny is and how many cents it's worth, nickel and a dime. And we did like little fun activities with that. It is very open and go, I would say. There are some things that you need, and I think it would make your life easier if you just like went ahead and got them. Like it has a list somewhere of like every like little extra thing. Yeah. Items to always have on hand. So I think it would have been easier, made our lives easier to just have that. And so with the next book that we purchased, I have taken a picture and I'm just going to make sure we have all that, and I'm going to put it in a specific container that's meant only for school. So, but it's a lot of it is things you already have in your home, like coins and stuff, but there are a few things like googly eyes. We went to the dollar store and got those. Now he's obsessed with gluing them on. It's a great way to learn how to like hand-eye coordination, how to do just a drop of glue and stick the googly eye on, and he loves it. So there is so much in this. So needless to say, I give this like 4 or 5 stars, guys. I really do. I think that school is always going to be work. No curriculum is perfect. There are things that I want to add on, like we do calendar, we do other things. We don't just do this, but this is like our main course book to get like his basic core knowledge done. And I love that it's just open and go and filled with everything he needs, and I don't have to worry about it. If I want to add other things on, I can add other things on, but I don't have to. So yeah, I absolutely loved this. And I know The Good and the Beautiful is so hyped up here on YouTube. I am not sponsored by them. I would love to work with them, honestly, because I'm already using their stuff. But as of right now, I am not sponsored by them or anything. I just truly enjoy their stuff. And yes, we're on the preschool book with my middle child, but I have used them for many years, their science, their history, and their language arts with my oldest. So I do have a lot of history with them, and I figured it would be good, but I was pleasantly surprised by this whole program, the whole package, the games, the flip books, and just the curriculum itself. I was pleasantly surprised, and making this video is getting me so excited about it and so excited about my son's education, knowing that we have this to continue to build off of and that we've started off right. Just makes me so, so happy. So yeah, we have one last lesson left. He gets to do another maze, which he loves. Oh, they call it a path is what it's called. Oh, and then like, here's an example. This is on his last lesson that we haven't got to yet, sorting. So, and he can do this. He can cut all of these out himself, and then glue on, it says animals and fruits. So sorting, I actually think he's good at that. Maybe it was matching, maybe it was mostly rhyming that I felt like he just wasn't totally getting it, but that it was good that we have started to introduce it. And I really think that's, must be in the pre-K primer. There's like a warning they have that is like, dude, they don't have to know everything. It's okay, we're just kind of introducing some things. The main thing is that they know their letters and sounds. So anyway, I know us mamas, we have so much guilt and we get worried and stuff. So that is my review. I give it 4 or 5 stars. I loved it, and we will be continuing on with The Good and the Beautiful. I definitely want to do my own things. I actually even think I'm going to use them for science. Okay, I am getting just off track. We're just talking about pre-K, Madison. Just pre-K. Loved it. I'm gonna hug it. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you enjoy homeschooling videos, please be sure to give this a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more homeschooling videos, what type of homeschooling videos you would like to see. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell to be notified when I post new videos. I'll see you next time. Sit with me. Oh, and we cannot forget, the sun is getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
We cannot forget to give this guy's review on what he thought about his preschool work. So what did you like about your schoolwork?
Doing the maze.
Doing what?
The maze.
The maze. There you go. I was just talking about that. He loves the mazes. That was really fun. What else do you like about your schoolwork? Were there certain games you liked?
Oh, I know. Monopoly.
Monopoly? That's not a game from your schoolwork. Like the ones where you had to find the animals and they're hiding underneath the couches and stuff. Remember that game? Yeah. You really liked that game? Did you say, do you like doing schoolwork? Yeah. Whenever I say if you want to do schoolwork, you're always like, yes. I'm so excited to do my schoolwork.
Yes.
Can you tell me your vowels?
Yes.
What are the vowels?
A, E, O, U, and sometimes Y.
Very good.
I'm acting like a robot.
Very good. Oh, you're acting like a robot? A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y.
A,
very good.
I, O, and sometimes Y.
I, O, U, and sometimes Y.
Very good.
Oh, sorry. I can't hold this guy without kissing him and tickling him and loving on him because he's too cute.
No.
No. He wipes my kisses off. It's so insulting. It's so insulting. But anyway, so his review is that he likes doing school. He likes the mazes, like I said. He liked the games, right? He likes games. He liked doing it. He was really good at the tracing. They have tracing and he was really good at that. Do you feel like you learned your letters? Yeah. Are you being silly? Yeah, you did. Okay. All right. Can you tell them bye?
Bye.
Say see you next time.
See you next time.
Say,
Bye, the cameras can die.
say please subscribe to my mom's channel.
Please subscribe to my mom's channel.
Please like the video.
Please like the video.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Please like the video. Please like the video.
You're so cute.